Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to episode 2 of the Inter Miami series here on FM20. And honestly, I've got to say, since the release of the beta, I have been so excited and so motivated to play Football Manager again. I know, obviously, new game, new hype, obviously, new team being Inter Miami, but I just wanted to express myself, and I know a lot of you guys are probably feeling the same way. If you are feeling the same way, make sure you let me know. Smash a like on this video if you are enjoying FM20 so far. Obviously, it's a little bit buggy. There are some things that obviously need to change, but it is beta. You would expect most of it. Hopefully, most of it will be changed and fixed for the full release on the 19th of November. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get into things here. I want to start off with the league table, or our conference table. As you can see, we're currently in 5th place. However, as you can see, we've only played 6 games, and a couple of teams above us have played 7. So we find ourselves with 3 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. Really good goal difference, 15 for, only 8 against, and we find ourselves on 11 points. So a win here today could essentially see us go top, as we are versing the Philadelphia Union in the first game, and then, of course, we are versing the nation's capital, DC United, in the second game, and that one will be away from home. So it's going to be a tough one. They're not doing too well, as you can see down there in 12th in our conference. But yeah, let's get into the fixtures. Of course, the previous episode, if you haven't watched it, I would really recommend going back and watching it. It's quite a long episode, but I think it might actually be my best ever introduction first episode of a series I've ever done. I went into a lot of detail, I spoke a lot, I rambled on for a bit, but I think it was all very important stuff in regards to the MLS, and of course, in regards to the new team, David Beckham's new team, that he sort of conjured up in his own head and made a reality, as you can tell from the title of that first episode. Anyway, we won those 2 games, 2-0 and 4-0 respectively. And yeah, as you can see, we followed that up with a 4-2 victory over fellow expansion team Nashville SC. Yeah, it was an interesting game because, as you can see, we were 2-0 up, and then they brought it back to 2-1. I got really nervous, and then who else but Ben CHEN, the man, the myth, the legend. I mean, he essentially became a legend, scoring the first ever goal for the club in the MLS. He then scored in the next game as well, and then he scored, well, back to back in this third game. But yeah, he got the third goal to make it 3-1. Made it obviously a bit more secure for ourselves. And then, as you can see, Zelalem getting a second goal in the 84th minute, 1 minute later. I actually want to show you, I'll show you Ben CHEN's goal. Let's have a look here. That is a really red screen. Holy crap. Okay. I'm wondering, I don't know why that was so red. That was weird. Anyway, Ben CHEN. Ben CHEN's done it again. As you can see, straight in behind. Beautiful shot. Somehow, this draftee from the Super Draft absolutely smashing it. They did get a goal back here as well through Villalba, who they signed in the expansion draft, who was actually he was my second choice pick. And yeah, they went first, so they got him as their second pick in obviously the second round, but the third choice overall. Anyway, moving on to the next game, which was at home against Atlanta United. Of course, I did a series on Atlanta last year on FM19. Super successful series. They have an incredibly talented and stacked team. So I don't even know how they really pull it off with the salary cap. But yeah, as you can see, we're actually 2-0 up, which is pretty annoying because, as you can see, Will Keane scoring 2 goals within 7 minutes, the 12th and the 19th. Then Joseph Martinez, lethal striker. I would say Premier League quality. getting the goal there just on the stroke of half time. And as you can see, they got their second goal and the equaliser in the 48th minute, so 3 minutes after the first half there as well. Pretty disappointing. You know, we were actually at home, so I wanted us to kind of take the game to them a little bit more. I'm pretty sure we did dominate, but as you can see, we just didn't score enough goals to beat them. So yeah, pretty simple. We then lost our first loss of the series. Well, if you don't consider friendly matches. I didn't go over those in the last episode because it was getting too long. But as you can see, we didn't really do anything too special. But yeah, so this game, again, we opened the scoring. Will Keane, in pretty good form, opens the scoring in the 33rd minute. Then they got a goal back from their right back, Diego Tavares. And then disaster struck. Gave away a penalty in the 85th minute. And Freddie Montero put it away. And yeah, dealt us our first loss as a club in the MLS. And the final game that I just played was another draw, this time against Toronto away from home in Canada. As you can see, we were actually 2-0 down, so we did what Atlanta United did to us in this game. Gallardo opened the scoring for them. Will Johnson scored a penalty, another penalty given away, consecutive games. A little bit worrisome, but basically these 3 games and today's game, they're all happening in the space of like a week. And yeah, as you can see, they're all really close together. So all of our players are really, really fatigued at the moment. And we'll go into that for today's game. But yeah, Mueller opened the scoring for us in the 76th minute. So leaving it pretty late. And then Julian Carranza, the 19-year-old Argentinian striker, getting us the equaliser in the 91st minute. And I couldn't believe my eyes. You'll see why. You'll see why. I thought it was going to be heartbreak. It'll speak for itself. Keane in behind. What a block there by their player. But luckily, the ball falls to Carranza. Open net. Lucky to get the equaliser there. And saved us a point, I think. Which is a pretty important point as well if you look at the league table, the conference table. Anyway, let's get into the lineup for today's game. It's a bit of a mismatch, bit of a rotated team, you would have to say. Anyway, in goals, Derek is going to start. I'm going to go with Derek. It might be Derek, but I think Derek will be the way that I go with, or the name that I go with. At right back, we're going to go with Bai. As you can see, one of the players that is super fatigued, 76% match condition. Really bad. Then we're going to go with Bessler and Abubakar. Again, he's also 76 match condition. And then we're going to go with Parkhurst at left back. As you can see, Greg Garza still out with a bit of a knock there from an injury he picked up. And yeah, unfortunately, Tolo is on 73% match condition. So our back line not looking good at all. Anyway, we move into midfield. We're going to go with another rotated centre mid pairing. We're going to go with Mueller, who is essentially, well, he's a winger. He's a right winger. However, he is going to start at centre mid. Can play there pretty well. He's accomplished in that position. So I think he'll do a pretty good job. And then he's going to be partnered by Aguila here today, who did come through the super draft. On the right wing, we're going to stick with Cisneros. Got to try and get my pronunciations there. And then on the other wing, we're going to start Miss Chich here today. As you can see, he's not match fit, only 46% match fitness, which is really low, really bad. As you can see, Pellegrini, Costa, Zelalem, all in the low 70s for their match condition as well, hence the rotation. And then up front, we're going to go with Keane and CHEN, sort of the blossoming partnership between the two, I would say. And yeah, as you can see, Will Keane a little bit lacking in some match condition there as well. Bench day is going to be Brown, Tolo, Garza, Zelalem, Acosta, Pellegrini, and Carranza. Taking quite a while to process here. I'm hoping that the game doesn't crash. Hello? Okay, there we go. Hopefully it's... That was weird. That's the first time it's done that. It might be because my computer's been on all day. I'm expecting that's possibly the reason why. And like I said, Philadelphia, they're currently first in our conference. So they're definitely the team to beat. I mean, we are the home team today. I was hoping that we'd have, you know, quite a decent performance. And I would really love to see us take the game to them. At the moment, it looks like we're on the back foot, which I really don't like. They do have some good players. Bedoya is a very, very talented player. Mischich, I mean, he could be a real difference maker. As could this man, CHEN. And he gives the ball away in a terrible, terrible way. And we're very lucky that they didn't score off that. Well, CHEN's very lucky. Good old Ben CHEN. I mean, after that first episode, he really became a bit of a series favorite already. Like, I'm already sort of attached to him, which is incredibly weird. Anyway, I'm just going to ease Mischich off. I want to make sure that he doesn't pick up a second yellow. He is very young. Could be a bit brash. Yeah, Philadelphia, they've got the opening goal there. I could see that coming. I could see that coming. Wooten with the assist. And I'm not even going to try and pronounce that guy's name. Yeah, I could see this coming down this right-hand side. Of course, we've got Parkhurst playing in the left-back position. I mean, he's 35 years old. He's got no pace. And, I mean, that was an easy tap-in at the front post. Yeah, definitely not the start that we wanted here today. You got a free kick here as well. Wooten just puts his header wide. Alright, that is a bad first half. Tell the boys to show me something else in the second half here. Oh, that's from the kickoff. They hit the crossbar off the kickoff. We've given the ball away again. This is not looking good. We're not starting the second episode off as well as we did the first. Mischich has got to be careful. And I mean, Philadelphia, they're still coming forward. And they've got the second goal there. And we are falling apart. Parkhurst again. It was sort of on his side. It's just, he's not a fullback. He's not a fullback. As much as he can play there. But yeah, that's over Parkhurst all day long. And now he's on a yellow card as well, which just scares me. It literally scares me. I think I might actually take him off. I mean, he's on a 6.9, but he was obviously at fault for that first goal there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take Bai off. And then swap Parkhurst. I think that'll work. Let me just fix up the team here and we'll get back into it. Alright. I mean, Aguilar's not playing well. Cisneros has now picked up an injury as well. Alright, we'll bring Zelalem on for Cisneros and then we'll swap him with Mueller. That's not a great, that's a bad injury. It's a very, very bad injury for us to pick up at the moment. Just going to push the boys forward. We'll see what happens. I mean, we're already 2-0. I mean, we've scored a goal there. Keane again. Another goal for him. I mean, their goalkeeper was all over the place off this free kick. As you can see, he comes out to try and grab it. And yeah, he really doesn't get anywhere near the ball. And Mueller's picked up a yellow card now. We've got another free kick. We've got a couple of yellow cards that I'm kind of more worried about at the moment. I want to try and ease these boys off. Alright, we're still coming forward. Aguilar, Nuho, Keane, Aguilar, Zelalem, CHEN. CHEN, he's done it again. Oh my god. I cannot believe this guy. Out of nowhere, he's just... He wasn't even my first pick in the draft. He was just a random pick. I needed a backup striker. And he's become a superstar. Like I said, club legend already. Look at that goal. It's his 4th goal of the season. I honestly cannot believe... I can't believe that he scores. It's so weird. Ben Chen has done it again. Oh my... Is he going to do it again? Oh my god, I thought he was actually going to do it. Imagine if he gets the winner. Oh, I will lose my mind. I'll lose my mind if we actually give up a winner as well. Be careful, boys. Be careful. Mueller with a decent cross. Aguilar. Back out to Mueller. Can he find Chen? That is the question. Parkhurst. Keane. Aguilar. Get in there, son. That's his first goal for the club as well. Brennan Aguilar. Like I said, he was in the draft. One of our draft picks. And it looks like he might have just scored the winner here. In an incredible comeback. 2-0 down. And we brought it back to 3-2. And I mean, our team is absolutely buggered. That's an Australian expression there for you. Buggered. It means exhausted, basically. Come on, boys. Defend. There we go. Get it away. They're still coming forward, Philadelphia. Get it away from Wooten. He's a danger man. Come on, boys. Someone go after it. They're all tired. Wooten again. He beats his man. We get it away. Bedoya. Oh, it's over. Thank God for that. And there are, as you can see, there are some very, very tired boys out there. Aguilar picking up a yellow card. I'm not going to worry. I mean, everyone's picking up a yellow card at the moment. 6 minutes of stoppage time. We've done it. There's a minute left. Don't do it to me. Ms. Chich. And they've won the ball back. They're going long. Picoult. He's picked up a knock. Wooten's on the ball. He shoots. And that's a good save by Derek. And we've cleared it away. Oh my god. Whew, okay, breathe a sigh of relief. We have won the game. Somehow we've come back. We scored 3 goals in 8 minutes. Ben Chen, Will Keane, and Brennan Aguilar. From a really disappointing performance to, as you can see, a comeback that I'm actually very proud of. That was special. That was very, very special. Cisneros is going to be out for 5 to 6 weeks, which really, really sucks. We'll tell him that we're thinking about him. I don't really like putting players on the disabled list. It's sort of a weird MLS thing. You can't play the players for 6 games, but you can bring in a replacement. It's a very weird sort of rule. I don't ever use it if I ever play in the MLS. It can kind of screw you over. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip forward the 3 days here, and I'll join you back for the lineup for the DC United game. Alright, let's get into this lineup then. I go back here. Okay, so again, we've had to change the team around quite a bit. Of course, more players are fatigued. This game's happening 3 days after the last game against Philadelphia. Yeah, we also have Besler out with a suspension for yellow cards, and then Polo is also out. He's on international duty somehow with Cameroon. No idea why. Possibly African Cup of Nations. I'm not sure if that happens in March, but it's something, some reason. Anyway, this starting lineup for the DC United game is going to be Derek in goals, Bai at right back. Parkhurst is going to start in the centre back position alongside Abubakar. Gaza, who is still 1 day away from full fitness, we're gonna try and play him in the left back position. Dangerous thing to do when a player is not fully fit. Can pick up another injury, a more serious injury as well. That type of thing could occur. Then in midfield, we're going to go with Acosta and Zelalem. They're both relatively fit for this game. Acosta, 91% match condition. Zelalem, only 84, due to the fact that we brought him in the last game as well. We're going to start Pellegrini on the left wing. Mueller's going to start on the right wing due to the injury that was sustained last game to Cisneros down here. It's going to be the 6-weeker, which is pretty bad because he's been alright. He's come up with a few assists. But yeah, Mueller is pretty good as well. So we'll stick with him. Hopefully he can sort of stand out himself. And then, of course, up front, the duo of Keane and Chen. The bench day, we're only going to have a 6-man bench due to the relatively small squad size and, of course, the players that are currently out, whether it be suspension, injury, or international duty. So yeah, the bench is going to be Brown, Norman, Aguilar, Locklear, Mischich, and Carranza. Like I said earlier in the episode, DC United, probably not the best team. As you can see, they don't have Rooney anymore. They do have some good players, though. Acosta Assad is very good. Birnbaum's a solid centre-back. They've got some decent players. However, they don't seem to be sort of playing to their potential, I would say. And hopefully we can capitalise today. I did say that I expect the boys to win. And as you can see, their goalkeeper, Bendik, is the goalkeeper that I was trying to sign for us. I do think he's a little bit better than Derek. Anyway, Gaza here. Can he get a cross in? He cannot. He loses the ball. And yeah, DC United are able to clear their lines. Parkhurst with a decent ball there. Mueller keeps it in, but cannot do anything with it. And now DC United possibly on the counter-attack. They've got a lot of players breaking forward. And Assad, I mentioned him. Very, very talented winger. Kamara's header just goes wide. Would have been really bad for us to concede a sort of early goal there. Especially, we are the away team here today. Mueller's won it back there, luckily. And now he's got a bit of space to run into. Goes inside to Bai. Back to Mueller. Bit of a wayward pass. He's lost the ball, but he does win it back. And we've lost the ball once again. DC United breaking forward through Rodriguez, but that is a dreadful shot by him. Really shouldn't be taking shots like that. Alright, we play it short. Parkhurst under so much pressure, and he's given... Oh, my God. Gotta be joking me. Look at this. Parkhurst, what are you doing, mate? He's so experienced. And he's done something so stupid to concede a goal. I mean, that really pisses me off. For some reason, Pellegrini's back there defending. Doing Parkhurst's job for him. How is Parkhurst on a 6.9 still? Come on, Chen. We need you, Chen. Oh, he beats his man. Can he get across? Yes, he can. Mueller hits the post, gets the rebound, and puts it in the back of the net. Oh, CHEN doesn't get the assist. Because Mueller missed his first shot. If that was CHEN, he would have put it in the back of the net first time. Beautiful cross, though, by CHEN. Oh. He deserves the assist for that cross. Mueller, I mean, you should be disappointed at the fact that you have prevented an Inter Miami legend from getting an assist there. I mean, he's in behind there again. Couldn't get the ball, though. And now DC United coming forward again. Yeah, Rodriguez, he likes to have a shot, that guy. Pellegrini's offside, I think. It's onside. Okay, that was a good opportunity then, actually. It looked like he was offside. Massively. Alright, we're approaching half-time here. I mean, there's only, what, 10 seconds left. I don't really think there's going to be a goal here. I mean, you never know. Keane's in behind. Keeps it in, crosses it. CHEN? No way. He's done it again. He's done it again. Ben CHEN. He's done it again. This guy is ridiculous, man. Honest to God. He is ridiculous. I think I need to make a shirt, honestly. I need to make a shirt that says, Ben CHEN, he's done it again. We're 2-1 up at halftime. Why? Ben CHEN, that's why. Oh, man. Honestly, guys, if you've watched this far in the video, you don't usually comment on the videos, drop a comment on this one. Just write in capital letters, Ben CHEN. That's all you need to do. And I'll know that you're a viewer. You know, a viewer that likes to watch a lot of the episode. I want the comments to be full of just Ben CHEN in capital letters. Like I said, he's a legend. There's not really much else to say about it. Alright, we've got the ball back. Zellerman pumps it forward. Who else? Ben CHEN in behind. Cannot score, though. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. This time, I mean, he scores the harder goals, I would say. The easy ones, he likes to give the goalkeeper a chance. We'll leave it at that. Yeah, we'll say that as well. That's a good way of saying it. Oh, don't give it to Parkhurst. Don't give it to Parkhurst. Alright, as long as the ball is far away from Parkhurst. Anyway, we're coming forward by... Shoots, and it's going to go wide there. Alright, I think we'll make a couple of subs here. Ooh, Zellerman just picks up a knock. We'll take him off. Mueller needs to come off as well. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not too sure what to do here, actually. I mean, they're going to have to play. I don't really have anyone. I guess I could bring... Let's bring Mizchich on for Mueller. I want to rest him at least a little bit. Okay, that's random. I mean, speak of a highlight. I mean, we didn't even see the actual highlight. And the ball was just in the back of the net. I guess it's 2-2 now. And it's Parkhurst again. Okay, well. Yeah, I'm pretty pissed off with Parkhurst. I'm not gonna lie. probably shouldn't have made those substitutions. I don't think they really played into that goal at all. I'm going to push the boys forward. I mean, we may as well go for broke, really. It does look like it's going to finish a draw, though. Honestly, I don't think a draw is that bad of a result. Although we were in the lead, which kind of... Ooh, do not concede. Okay, it's going to be offside. I was about to be heartbroken right there. Yeah, it's not a good draw, but I'll take it if that makes sense. We were in front at 2-1. I mean, I don't even know where that highlight even went. I mean, automatically in the back of the net. But yeah, that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Actually, before I go, one more thing I wanted to show you is our staff. Actually, I may as well go to training. Show you our training, our sort of coach setup at the moment. I haven't obviously changed it in a while. But as you can see, it's not bad. It's not great either. There wasn't a lot of decent coaches that were sort of available to us. I've tried to get it to at least 3 stars. And as you can see, there's a couple of 4s there and a few 3.5s there as well. Pretty good. I'm going to keep working on it, and we'll try and get it up to a much better level going forward. Anyways, this is actually going to be the end of the episode, guys. If you could smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, take it easy and goodbye.